Have you noticed your vision becoming just a little dimmer over the years? Maybe you felt that certain things look clouded, like you're looking through a fogged-up window. Or perhaps you've struggled with glare, especially when driving at night, the light scattering and making it uncomfortable to stay on the road. Maybe you've sat down with a favorite book or newspaper, only to find that the words aren't as crisp and clear as they used to be. Even in the morning, when the sun rises, sometimes it feels harder to focus on the world around you. These are all too common experiences after 60, and I want you to know, if you're nodding your head to any of these, you're not alone. In fact, millions of people your age feel the same frustrations. And here's something important. It's not in your head, and it's not just a normal part of aging you have to accept. There are real, biological reasons behind it. As the years go by, our eyes face oxidative stress. Tiny little particles called free radicals damage our cells, including those in the delicate lens of your eye. Over time, proteins in the lens can start to clump together, scattering light instead of letting it pass through clearly. That's the beginning of cataracts, one of the most common vision problems in people over 60. It sneaks in slowly, so quietly that at first you may not even notice it happening. But little by little, your vision dulls, the world loses some of its brightness, and things you once did with ease, like reading, cooking, or recognizing a face from across the room, become harder. And the truth is, the stakes are high. Cataracts don't just affect your ability to see, they can take away independence. They can make driving dangerous, especially at night, and force you to give up activities that bring joy, whether it's needlework, gardening, or watching your grandchildren play. The frustration builds up, and for many, it leads to a sense of loss, even fear. Losing clear vision isn't just about your eyes, it's about quality of life, confidence, and freedom. And I know that can feel overwhelming. But here's the good news, and I want you to hear this clearly: you are not helpless. You don't have to sit back and accept vision loss as your destiny. There are natural, safe, and affordable ways to support your eyes, starting right at your dinner table. You don't need to rely on harsh pills, invasive procedures, or expensive treatments to protect your vision. Mother Nature has already given us some of the most powerful tools we need. And the best part? They're delicious, colorful, and already within your reach. You see, hidden inside certain red fruits are compounds that act like a shield for your eyes. These natural pigments and antioxidants help protect your lens from oxidative stress, strengthen delicate tissues, and may even slow down the very processes that lead to cataracts. Red fruits carry their power in their color. That deep, vibrant red isn't just for show, it's nature's signal that these foods are packed with protective compounds. The pigments responsible for their color, like carotenoids and flavonoids, act as some of the strongest antioxidants found in the natural world. Inside your body, they work like shields, fighting off oxidative stress and protecting delicate eye tissues from damage. They also help boost circulation, making sure vital oxygen and nutrients flow to the tiniest blood vessels in your eyes. Even more, these red pigments support the lens and the retina, keeping them clearer and stronger as the years go by. Simply put, the redness you see on the outside is a reflection of the healing power working on the inside, especially for your vision. Today, I'm going to walk you through 5 of these red fruits, simple, everyday foods that act as ruby-bright guardians for your eyesight. And I promise, this isn't complicated or overwhelming. I'll explain exactly what each fruit does, why it matters for your vision, and how you can add it to your life without any fuss. By the end, you'll have a clear, practical roadmap to start nourishing your eyes, so that you can keep reading, driving, and enjoying life with the clarity you deserve. So, let's dive in together. This journey is about hope, not fear. About small, joyful habits that create big, lasting change. And it all begins with the first red fruit on our list. Number 5. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are often overlooked when it comes to protecting eyesight, but their nutritional profile makes them one of the simplest and most effective foods you can eat to guard against cataracts and maintain clarity as you age. So, what makes tomatoes so special? The secret lies in their rich concentration of a powerful antioxidant called lycopene. This natural compound is what gives tomatoes their bright red color, and it's one of the strongest defenders against oxidative stress found in nature. Research has shown that lycopene can gather in the eyes, particularly in the lens, where it helps reduce the damage caused by free radicals. These unstable molecules are one of the key drivers behind cataract formation, slowly breaking down proteins in the lens and creating the cloudiness that blurs vision. By neutralizing them, lycopene acts like a shield, preserving the clarity of the lens and supporting overall eye function. Scientific studies have also pointed out that diets rich in lycopene are associated with a reduced risk of cataracts and other degenerative eye conditions, making tomatoes more than just a tasty addition to your meal. They're a real tool for protecting your sight. But the benefits don't stop there. Tomatoes are also a valuable source of vitamin C and vitamin A, two nutrients your eyes desperately need. Vitamin C strengthens the collagen structures in the cornea and lens, helping to keep them resilient against damage, while vitamin A supports the retina, ensuring that light entering the eye can be properly converted into the images you see. Together, these nutrients work hand in hand with lycopene to reduce inflammation, improve glare tolerance, and slow down the processes that contribute to cataract growth. For someone over 60, these small but powerful actions can make a noticeable difference in daily life. Reading the paper with less strain, driving with more confidence at night, and enjoying the world with greater clarity. Another remarkable aspect of tomatoes is how easy they are to incorporate into your diet. Unlike some so-called superfoods that require complicated recipes or special preparation, tomatoes fit seamlessly into meals you already love. You can slice them fresh and add them to salads, blend them into a hearty soup, cook them into sauces, or even enjoy them as juice. In fact, cooking tomatoes actually boosts the availability of lycopene, making it easier for your body to absorb. So whether you prefer them raw for a refreshing crunch or simmered down into a warm pasta sauce, you'll still be feeding your eyes the nutrients they need. And when it comes to safety, tomatoes are incredibly gentle. For most people, there are no special cautions or risks to worry about. They're low in calories, hydrating, and can be eaten daily without issue. The only minor note is that if you have severe acid reflux, raw tomatoes may sometimes cause discomfort, but cooking them often reduces this effect. Otherwise, they're a food that almost anyone can enjoy without hesitation. When you take a step back, it's almost surprising that something as common as a tomato can hold so much protective power. We often think that eye health requires expensive supplements or advanced treatments, but nature has placed some of its strongest defenders right in front of us, hidden in plain sight on our plates. By making tomatoes a regular part of your meals, you're not just adding color and flavor, you're building a quiet defense system for your eyes, one that works every day to reduce clouding, support clarity, and help keep your vision strong. So remember this, tomatoes are more than a side dish or a garnish. They're a daily guardian for your eyesight. Each juicy bite delivers lycopene and other nutrients that fight the very processes that threaten your lens as you age. They may be simple, but they're powerful, and they deserve a permanent place in your kitchen if you want to keep your vision clear and your eyes healthy. In the world of foods for eye health, tomatoes truly stand as a quiet but reliable protector, watching over your vision one meal at a time. Strawberries are more than just a summer snack. They're nature's way of giving your eyes a refreshing boost of protection, especially against the challenges that come with aging. The real secret behind strawberries is their extraordinary vitamin C content. In fact, strawberries are one of the richest natural sources of vitamin C available, rivaling even citrus fruits. Vitamin C is a classic antioxidant and has long been linked to lowering the risk of cataracts, as confirmed by health experts at WebMD and the North Georgia Eye Associates. Cataracts often begin when oxidative stress damages the proteins in the eye's lens, causing them to clump together and cloud your vision. Vitamin C steps in as a defender, neutralizing those harmful free radicals before they can do serious damage. It also plays a role in regenerating other antioxidants in the eye, ensuring that your defense system stays strong and active. But vitamin C doesn't work alone. In your eyes, it strengthens delicate blood vessels that supply oxygen and nutrients to vital tissues, especially around the retina. As we age, these tiny capillaries can weaken, reducing the flow of nourishment that keeps vision sharp. By supporting vascular health, strawberries help ensure that your eyes get the steady supply they need to function at their best. This is especially important for seniors, since circulation tends to slow down with age. With stronger blood vessels, your eyes stay better hydrated, nourished, and resilient against stress. Another remarkable benefit of vitamin C from strawberries is its role in protecting and strengthening lens proteins. Your eye's lens is made up of proteins arranged in a precise, transparent structure that allows light to pass through cleanly. When those proteins are damaged by oxidative stress, they start to break down and clump, which is exactly what happens in cataracts. Vitamin C helps maintain the integrity of these proteins, keeping the lens clearer for longer. In practical terms, this can mean less glare when driving at night, less blur when reading, and an overall improvement in the sharpness of your vision. Adding strawberries to your daily life is one of the easiest and most enjoyable ways to boost your eye health. You don't need complicated recipes or long cooking times. Just wash them, slice them, and they're ready to go. Toss them into your morning cereal or oatmeal for a bright start to your day. Blend them into a smoothie with yogurt or almond milk for a refreshing afternoon pick-me-up. Or simply enjoy a handful fresh as a snack. You can even freeze strawberries to enjoy year-round without losing much of their vitamin content. The sweetness feels like a treat, but every bite is working quietly to guard your eyesight. In terms of safety, strawberries are a fruit most people can enjoy without concern. The only exception would be those who have a strawberry allergy, which is relatively rare but worth noting. Otherwise, they're low in calories, high in fiber, and packed with hydration, making them as kind to your waistline and heart as they are to your eyes. There's really no downside to including them in your daily routine, which makes them one of the simplest vision-protective foods you can choose. When you think about it, strawberries embody the idea that health doesn't have to come from bitter medicines or expensive supplements. Sometimes it comes in the form of a sweet, juicy berry that's easy to love and easy to find. By eating them regularly, you're giving your eyes a steady supply of vitamin C, strengthening the lens, protecting blood vessels, and reducing your risk of cataracts. It's a sweet and natural way to care for something as valuable as your vision. Number 3. Goji berries. These tiny, bright red berries are often sold dried and look unassuming at first glance, but don't let their size fool you. Goji berries are a true super treat for your eyes, carrying an incredible concentration of compounds that can help protect your vision as you age. They've been used in traditional wellness practices for centuries, and modern research is now catching up, confirming just how valuable they can be for eye health. In many ways, they're tiny but mighty, delivering a punch of protection in every handful. What makes goji berries so special is their richness in two carotenoids that are crucial for your eyes, lutein and zeaxanthin. According to sources like Real Simple and Very Well Health, these compounds are antioxidants uniquely suited to protecting the delicate tissues of your eyes. They act as a natural filter for harmful light, especially high-energy blue light from screens and sunlight. Blue light is notorious for stressing the retina, and over time, that stress can contribute to both cataracts and age-related vision decline. By gathering in the macula, the part of your eye responsible for sharp central vision, lutein and zeaxanthin create a shield, reducing damage and supporting the clarity of your sight. The benefits don't stop there. Goji berries' antioxidants help to neutralize oxidative damage, one of the root causes of cataracts. Free radicals, those unstable molecules that build up over time, attack proteins in the lens, causing them to clump together and cloud your vision. The carotenoids in goji berries fight back against that process, slowing it down and giving your lens a better chance of staying clear. Beyond cataract protection, these same compounds help strengthen and nourish the retina, which is vital for tasks like reading, driving, and recognizing faces. It's not just about protecting your eyes from future problems. It's about helping you see more comfortably and clearly right now. The best part is how easy it is to enjoy goji berries. Most often, you'll find them dried, which makes them incredibly versatile. You can sprinkle a small handful on top of your oatmeal in the morning, stir them into a cup of yogurt, or add them into smoothies for a natural burst of sweetness and nutrition. Some people even steep them in hot water to make a soothing tea. A serving of about 15 to 30 grams a day is enough to give you their protective benefits without overdoing it. Because of their concentrated nutrients, a little truly goes a long way. Of course, like any powerful food, there are a few things to keep in mind. Goji berries are generally safe for most people, but if you are taking certain medications, especially blood thinners like warfarin or medications for diabetes, it's best to check with your doctor before adding them regularly. They can sometimes interact with these drugs, so being cautious ensures you get the benefits without any risk. For everyone else, they are a safe and delicious way to give your eyes an extra layer of protection. When you think about it, it's quite remarkable that something so small can carry so much impact. In a world where we often assume that protecting our vision requires complicated treatments or expensive supplements, goji berries remind us that nature already holds powerful answers. By adding them to your routine, you're directly fueling your eyes with the very compounds they need to stay strong against aging and cataracts. Number 2. Apples. A classic red-skinned apple isn't just a lunchbox favorite, it's a quiet but powerful ally for your eyes. While we often hear the old saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away," modern science suggests it may also help keep cataracts and cloudy vision at bay. Researchers have found that apples contain a rich profile of flavonoids and antioxidants, natural plant compounds that fight oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is the invisible culprit behind many age-related eye problems. Over time, free radicals begin to damage the proteins in the lens of the eye, causing them to clump and form the cloudy patches we know as cataracts. Studies, including those highlighted in the Review of Optometry and in published work on PMC, PubMed Central, link regular apple consumption with a reduced risk of cataract development. The reasoning is simple. The antioxidants in apples act like a shield, neutralizing free radicals before they can damage the lens. But the benefits of apples don't stop at cataract prevention. These same flavonoids and antioxidants help maintain overall clarity by protecting delicate eye tissues from everyday wear and tear. By supporting lens proteins, apples may help preserve the transparency of your vision longer. Think of them as daily maintenance for your eyes, quietly reinforcing the structures that keep your sight sharp even when you don't notice the work being done. Over the years, this small habit of eating apples can add up to meaningful protection, keeping glare less overwhelming at night, reading clearer during the day, and the world sharper in general. What makes apples even more remarkable is how effortless they are to include in daily life. You don't need to hunt them down in specialty stores or learn complicated recipes. They're already in every supermarket, farmer's market, and probably even sitting on your counter right now. To unlock the best benefits, it's important to eat them with the skin on, since that's where much of the flavonoid content lives. One apple a day is enough to give your eyes the boost they need. You can slice it and pair it with a little nut butter, bake it for a warm treat, or simply bite into it raw and crisp. No fuss, no special preparation, just pure nourishment for your vision. The safety profile is equally reassuring. Unlike exotic superfoods that may come with cautions, apples are gentle on almost everyone. Unless you have a rare allergy, they're one of the most universally safe and accessible fruits. Their affordability and year-round availability make them an easy, reliable choice for seniors who want to protect their eyesight without complicating their diet or budget. In fact, this everyday reliability is part of their hidden power. While many chase the latest health trends, apples quietly deliver consistent benefits without any fanfare. It's worth pausing here to notice the beauty of this. The path to protecting your eyes doesn't always have to involve rare ingredients or expensive supplements. Sometimes, the answer is right in front of us, in a fruit so common we may overlook its value. Apples remind us that health is often built on simple, daily habits. They aren't flashy, but they're steady, dependable, and deeply nourishing. So the next time you reach for an apple, think of it not just as a snack for your heart or a way to curb hunger. See it also as an investment in your eyesight, a way to keep your world brighter and clearer for years to come. Truly, an apple a day may not only keep the doctor away but may also help keep cataracts at bay, preserving the clarity of your vision as you continue to enjoy life's moments in sharp detail. Number 1. Red bell peppers. What makes red bell peppers so impressive is their sheer concentration of vitamin C. In fact, they contain more vitamin C per cup than even oranges, making them one of the richest sources you can find. Vitamin C is a cornerstone of eye health, working as a frontline antioxidant to combat oxidative stress, the very process that damages lens proteins and clouds your vision into cataracts. By flooding your body with this protective nutrient, red bell peppers help reduce the clumping of proteins that blurs vision and strengthen the very structure of your eye lens. Alongside vitamin C, they also supply zeaxanthin, a carotenoid that acts like internal sunglasses, filtering harmful light and nourishing the retina while also protecting the lens. Together, these compounds provide a double layer of defense, one that helps your eyes stay clearer, sharper, and more resilient. The benefits extend beyond just protection from cataracts. Vitamin C strengthens the walls of the delicate capillaries in your eyes, ensuring blood vessels remain strong and flexible. This is vital because your eyes rely on steady, healthy circulation to deliver nutrients and oxygen where they're needed most. Without this support, tissues become more vulnerable to wear, stress, and fatigue. The zeaxanthin in peppers, meanwhile, doesn't just sit idly by. It actively absorbs damaging wavelengths of light, sparing your eyes from cumulative damage over time. With every crisp bite, you're feeding your eyes the tools they need to fight glare, resist strain, and maintain clarity. What's wonderful about red bell peppers is just how simple they are to use. You don't need to juice them or prepare them in elaborate recipes to get the benefits. Their sweet crunch makes them easy to slice and toss raw into salads, where you'll get the full force of their vitamin C content. Roasting them brings out a smoky sweetness, making them a delicious side dish, while stir-frying keeps their bright color and flavor intact. However you prepare them, they're easy to slip into meals without much effort. Their only risk is that some people might not enjoy the crunch, but nutritionally, there are no hidden cautions, making them one of the safest, most accessible foods you can enjoy daily. It's fascinating to realize that something as unassuming as a pepper sitting in your grocery store's produce aisle carries so much protective power for your eyes. They may not look exotic or come with a fancy label, but their benefits are both profound and practical. They remind us that sometimes the best defenses against age-related vision problems are also the simplest. Red bell peppers stand tall as a vibrant guardian, helping your eyes stay strong, your lens resilient, and your vision sharp. We've now journeyed through 5 ruby red foods, each bringing its own unique gift to your vision. From the lycopene power of tomatoes to the vitamin C strength of strawberries, from the rare protective compounds in goji berries to the everyday reliability of apples, and finally, the crisp, colorful shield of red bell peppers, each one plays a role in helping you fight cataracts, slow the clouding of your lens, and protect the clarity of your sight. These aren't exotic or unreachable solutions. They're simple, delicious foods you can find at your local market and bring into your daily meals without effort. And the beauty is, you don't need to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Even small, steady changes, like adding a handful of berries to your breakfast, enjoying an apple with the skin on, or tossing peppers into your dinner, can build into powerful habits that protect your eyes over time. The truth is, my friend, your vision is worth protecting. Every book you want to read, every face you want to see clearly, every sunset you still long to enjoy, these moments depend on healthy eyes. So as you reflect on what you've learned today, remember this: you are not powerless against cataracts or aging vision. Nature has stocked your plate with guardians, and all you need to do is invite them in. Even one step, choosing just one of these red fruits to start with this week, can set you on the path toward clearer, stronger, and more vibrant vision. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I'm truly grateful you're here, taking the time to care for yourself and your eyes. It's never too late to make a difference, and your small daily choices can ripple into a brighter, sharper future. If this message inspired you, share it with someone you love who may also be worried about their eyesight. Together, we can spread hope and health. Take care of your vision, my friend, and remember, every bite of these red treasures is a step toward keeping your world clear and beautiful.